Good morning. So yesterday I posted a video about moving hives within the same apiary, moving hives short distances, and someone noticed in that video our bucket style feeders and asked a question about them, so I wanted to quickly explain how they work and what we do with them. Switch the camera around here. So first off, we use migratory style lids. It's just basically a piece of plywood or OSB or something with cleats on the ends. So there's no inner cover typically used with this setup, and it's just a very simple lid. So the key with using these bucket feeders is we drill a hole in that migratory lid. So it's a 1.5 inch hole, just drilled smack in the lid, and then in the bucket I drill 2 or 3. This one's got more than that. I drilled a few too many in this one, but usually 2 or 3 1/16 inch holes in the lid. I wouldn't drill more than a couple. I've drilled too many in the past, and you get a lot of leakage. It doesn't build vacuum as well in the bucket. So the principle of how these bucket feeders work is, as I said, vacuum. As you fill that bucket up, you put the lid on, you invert it upside down, it'll leak sugar syrup out for a few seconds, but then it should build vacuum inside that bucket within a few seconds, and it'll just drip down just very, very occasionally, and the bees will find that and start sucking it out through those holes and storing it away in the hive or feeding it or whatever they do with it. So works really good. The one danger, if you get too many holes, or I think in this case maybe our seal O-ring in the lid might have come out. We see that happen sometimes, and so we see some kind of consistent leakage here and some robbing going on. I got that on a few of these hives around here, but overall, the system works really good. These bucket feeders are cheap. They're about $8 a piece. We're going to be offering these on our website soon. They're very simple, and that's what I like about them, is just that you don't have to open the hive up when we want to feed. We usually have quite a few extra of these buckets laying around, so we just fill a bunch of them up, bring them out here, drop them on. A lot of times I'll just wear just a basic veil like I have on now, or not even anything sometimes. I mean, it's minimal disturbance to the bees. It's a quick in and out thing. So you just take the buckets off, put the new ones on, and go with it. So size is a little bit important in these buckets. These are, again, as I said, a 1.25 gallon. And the reason that's important is because a bigger bucket, like a 2-gallon bucket or a 2.5 gallon bucket, it can be more difficult for those bigger buckets to build that vacuum that holds the sugar syrup in there. So as the bucket starts to empty, in a larger bucket, as it starts to empty, it loses more and more vacuum, and that sugar syrup starts to run out more quickly and can, number one, waste it, but more importantly, it'll drown the bees and stress them out and just cause a lot of problems. So a 1.25, 1.5 gallon, 1 gallon, something in that range seems to be a good size. It maintains that vacuum pretty well. It gives you enough capacity to last a while in typical circumstances. So that's what we do. This idea is not mine originally. I actually learned this method from Ian Stepler, who has a popular YouTube channel you may have seen called A Canadian Beekeeper's Blog. He's a commercial beekeeper in Canada, runs about 1,500 hives, I believe, and he has a lot of really good videos on YouTube, so you might check him out. Once again, that is A Canadian Beekeeper's Blog on YouTube. The man's name is Ian Stepler, and so most of this idea came from him. And I really like it. Works good. So hope this helps. Have a great day.